It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Nowitzki is out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Butler. Then there's Frazier. And it's Stockton in at point guard. The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
All free throws good from Doncic.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside, Olajuwon. Shoots over Chamberlain. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Here's Garnett. Olajuwon with the rebound. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Heat. And Butler, here we go. Garnett with the block. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Here's Nowitzki. The good-looking shot from the wing. Now here's Kidd. Doncic outside. Garnett right side. Olajuwon against Chamberlain. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Picked by Olajuwon. Frazier the pass to Olajuwon. "11 feet away, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Kidd passes to Garnett. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension and when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now here's Stockton. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Olajuwon, no good.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
From the corner. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Butler against Havlicek. Butler kicks to Frazier. Pass to Olajuwon. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Frazier dishes to Stockton. Launches it. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kidd passes to Garnett. Over Nowitzki. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Kidd. Garnett's got his second basket of the night.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Pass to Frazier. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Olajuwon with it. Guarded by Chamberlain. Fades back. Dallas no good that time either.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Paul Pierce is checked in for the Celtics. And both free throws good from Garnett. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Brunson kicks to Price. Back to Brunson. Hits the three-point bomb.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
The Celtics with the lead. Garnett outside. Kidd sets the pick for Garnett. Doncic outside. Over Price. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And when Lucas sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Pass to Price. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Another three for Dallas.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Kidd. Still without a basket. Chamberlain with a screen on English. The shot by Pierce will not go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Kidd against Walton. Brunson outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Boston has possession. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. That's good. And so Garnett with the assist. Chamberlain got his second bucket of the game to go. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. They get it back. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's blocked by Kidd. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Count that one. Brunson's got 5 now.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Here is Maravich. From deep three-point territory. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Brunson. Brunson with another miss.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They lead by 3. The second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, Olajuwon is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Frazier. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. For Dallas, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And Frazier's playing philosophy was established back in high school. Aggressive defense and hitting an open man is more productive than taking the wild shot.
Garnett outside. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Frazier. A second chance effort. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
It's Nowitzki on the wing. Rebound, Payton. Boston leading by 3. And they pick up 2. Payton's got his first points in this one.
And superb strength there from Peyton, absorbing the contact and keeping his composure for the finish.
Stockton the pass to Nowitzki. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Butler, 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Doncic, no good. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Knicks. Stockton outside. High, arcing shot. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Rejected by Nowitzki. Stockton with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Rebound, Boston. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Payton. Over to the left wing. Here's Chamberlain. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Frazier outside. Pass to Butler. Nowitzki with the screen on Havlicek. Butler kicks to Nowitzki. Over Garnett. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Stockton. Butler deciding where to go with it. Pass to Frazier. Down low, Nowitzki. And Boston with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Celtics making a change here. Kids checked in. Stockton the pass to Olajuwon. Butler on the wing. Covered by Havlicek. And that one's good by Butler.
Yeah, you can't give Butler any room off that screen. Once he has that, you know he's going to let it fly.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Havlicek. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Havlicek's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. Now Stockton. Nothing on the board. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. A minute 42 left in the first half of basketball. Walton a screen on Pierce. 6 on the shot clock. And Dan English with the slam dunk.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brunson against Kidd. Over Brunson. Kidd, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Brunson against Bosch. Brunson right side. Chris Bosch with the rebound. Celtics leading by 8. Inside. Here's Kidd. It's Pierce on the wing. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And McAdoo kicks to Brunson. Shoots from the line. That one rolling around and rims out. And the Celtics with possession here. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Gilmore passes to Pierce. This one for 3. The shot missing. To the inside. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from McAdoo.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Bosch. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Boston. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show.
Taking a look here now at Boston, they're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Boston Celtics.
Offensively, they can post you.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Wilt Chamberlain.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Doncic out there with Jason Kidd. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Garnett in at the 4-man position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Doncic looking it over. Havlicek outside. Jacks up a 3. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stockton the pass to Butler. Here is Olajuwon, covered by Havlicek. They get a hand on it. Garnett with the steal. Pass to Havlicek. Now Chamberlain. Outside for Kidd. Over in the corner, Doncic. Here's Chamberlain. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get John Stockton.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Stockton passes to Olajuwon. Nowitzki with the ball. Lets it go with a 3. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Doncic. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Stockton looking around. Dallas again missing.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Kidd with it. He has yet to score. Chamberlain dishes to Doncic. Pass to Kidd. Chamberlain against Butler. 20 feet out. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Olajuwon, covered by Havlicek. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Olajuwon.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart and kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Pass to Chamberlain. Outside for Kidd. There's the 3. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Stockton. Fires the 3. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Stockton's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
The Celtics working the ball around now. And it's Garnett penetrating. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one. The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Gary Payton, he's checked in for Jason Kidd. And both free throws good from Garnett. And the Mavericks with possession here. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Poke loose. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And Havlicek throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Nowitzki finds Stockton. And here is Butler, covered by Havlicek. Nowitzki with the screen on Havlicek. Butler. No good off the front iron.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Garnett can't get it to go. Pass to Stockton. Garnett against Olajuwon. Back to Stockton. Nowitzki with the screen on Payton. 3-pointer from Stockton. Drops in the tray. Stockton's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Mavs. And so Payton will bring it up for the Celtics. 1:36 left to play in the third. Garnett with a screen on Butler. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Frazier. And it's Doncic missing.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Frazier kicks to Stockton. No good on the triple.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Boston again missing. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Olajuwon. Shoots over Chamberlain. And it's Olajuwon missing. Celtics leading by 7. Payton outside. Now Doncic to the paint, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Back to Brunson. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Comes up empty down low. And here's Boston. They lead by 7. Maravich the pass to Garnett. Now here is Maravich. He's defended by Price. From downtown. And Pete Maravich with the 3. Maravich has got 6 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what.
And so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got Frazier. Nowitzki is out there with Olajuwon. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Butler in at the 3. Nowitzki with the screen on Doncic. Pass to Nowitzki. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist.
And the defense has to be up on Nowitzki more than that because he's too good a shooter from outside.
Here's Havlicek. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Payton's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Olajuwon on the wing. Guarded by Chamberlain. From 12 feet out. Olajuwon, no luck. Celtics leading by 10. Pass to Bosch. Chamberlain against Olajuwon. Chamberlain dishes to Havlicek. The Mavericks pull it in. Nowitzki's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Nowitzki with the screen on Doncic. Lock at 6. Here's Frazier. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Havlicek right side. They set the pick. Lets it go. Gets an open look and hits.
Timeout.
And the Celtics lead by 12. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for Boston. Kidd comes in for Peyton. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Garnett. The Mavericks pull it in. Olajuwon's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Picked by Olajuwon. Back to Stockton. Nowitzki sets a screen for Stockton. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And it's Havlicek missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Frazier with a screen on Kidd. Garnett against Olajuwon. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Excellent D there from Garnett. Doncic knocks in the 3.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Stockton the bounce pass. Olajuwon in the high post. Chamberlain on him. Nowitzki sets a screen for Stockton. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Stockton's got 11 in the second half.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Kidd against Stockton. Kidd passes to Chamberlain. Gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Pass to Chamberlain. Over Olajuwon. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Mavericks trail by 9. Frazier with a screen on Kidd. Now, here is Olajuwon. There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Will Chamberlain picks one up. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. Payton, he's checked in for Boston. And he is unable to get the second one.
You hope the leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Payton's got 6 in the quarter.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Stockton passes to Olajuwon. Frazier outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Doncic. Here's Frazier. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Garnett outside. Doncic with a screen for Garnett. Pass to Doncic. Off target from outside. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 11-point game. Outside Butler. Nowitzki sets a screen for Butler. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. And Olajuwon drops them both. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We'll see the Seattle Supersonics facing the Dallas Mavericks. And now the opening lineup for Seattle. We've got Edwards, and it's Pippen in at the 3 slot. And here comes the break. Pass to Stockton. 17-foot shot on the way. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And Butler is someone any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
Malone can't get it to go. And here's Dallas. Outside Butler. Here's Stockton. Launches it. The rebound by Malone. First quarter of play, a minute in. It's blocked. Butler passes to Stockton. Inside. Here's Olajuwon. Seattle pulls it in. Here's Malone. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Butler. The rebound by Malone.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Here's Pippen. From deep. The shot that time not on target. We'll now go to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Rick Carlisle. Allie.
I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Seattle shooting their first free throws of the game now. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Both good from the line that time. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Here's Stockton. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Here's Stockton to the paint. Here's Olajuwon. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Pippen. It's deflected. And we're going to have a jump ball. And they'll get another chance.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Pippen. Three-pointer, no good. Pass to Stockton. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Olajuwon. Tries the 9-footer. And too long on the shot.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Nowitzki. He shoots. Up and in from the low block.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And Seattle calls time here. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. The Supersonics with a lead. Here's Gervin. Here's Robertson. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Dallas shooting their first free throws tonight. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
A minute and a half left to play in the first quarter. Here's Robertson. Brunson defending. Two seconds left. And he lays it up and in.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's Price. Back to Brunson. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Robertson. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Robertson's got his second bucket of the night. And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to McAdoo. There's 31 seconds left now in the first quarter. Brunson. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Robertson. Clock at 6. Into the lane. Pass to Gervin. There's the triple. And no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 2. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
We've got Jimmy Butler, and it's Olajuwon in at center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The Mavericks leading. Butler passes to Stockton. Pass to Olajuwon. Seattle pulls it in. Parrish has got 5 rebounds tonight. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. And then Sunday, the Houston Rockets come to town.
And for that game against the Magic, it's going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play.
Here's Olajuwon. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Here's Robertson. And the rebound goes to Dallas. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Stockton. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Stockton. Here's Olajuwon. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pippen, pass to Leonard. Pippen, no good.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's Frazier. No points so far. Pass to Stockton. They get it back. Dallas shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. Seattle making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And Leonard drops them both. And so it's Dallas with it. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Nowitzki. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Kuzi. Wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Kuzi's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Frazier, guarded by Edwards. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And so it's Dallas with it. And here's Butler outside. Jimmy buckets with the tray.
Yeah, this is a great play for Butler. He gets all set up and then just calls for the ball.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Leonard passes to Kuzi. Here's Pippen. Left side, Edwards. 4 on the clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
So he gets them both. Here's Stockton. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Olajuwon. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Edwards a screen on Butler. Here's Kuzi, all alone. And again, it's Seattle missing.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Man, good whistle there.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
They set the pick. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Nowitzki. Dallas leading by 5. English passes to Stockton. Here's Nowitzki. Kuzi with the rebound. And he lays it up and in. Kuzi's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Here's Frazier. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Stockton, the pass to Nowitzki. Here's Frazier. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Outside Edwards. Here's Malone. And that's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .107 left in the first half. Pass to Gervin. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Robertson. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Robertson's got 6 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Brunson outside. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Brunson. Both free throws good from Brunson. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Robertson. He has 6. 11 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Malone. 5 on the clock. Malone. It's good on the putback.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Seattle out in front, leading by a point. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks, as always, for watching.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Kuzi. So on the floor for Seattle, we've got Anthony Edwards, and it's Malone in at the power forward position. Got a piece of it. Here's Stockton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Stockton's got his second bucket on the night. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Here's Kuzi. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Kuzi's got his third bucket of the night. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Stockton. 6 points for him. The 3. Hits a three-pointer. Stockton's got 9.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Kuzi, pass to Edwards. Here's Pippen. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And so it's Dallas with it. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Stockton. 9 points in the game. Here's Frazier. And there's the drive. Can't cash it in from close range. Seattle on offense. Here's Malone. The kick out to Edwards. Oh, Edwards! Money on on the triple.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Edwards gone 2 for 3 from the field. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Olajuwon. Another shot. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got 8 rebounds in the game. The Supersonics with a lead. Pass to Kuzi. Now Edwards. No one near him. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. He's got 10.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Olajuwon. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. No good on the free throw. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Seattle. Second free throw, no good.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, the slam from Leonard. Love watching him finish with force.
Mavericks trail by 5. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Olajuwon. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 10. Offensive rebound. Pass to Leonard. Back to Edwards. Who poked away. Deflected. They retain possession. Pippen, no good.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Dallas. Good on both. And it's Seattle with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Here's Kuzi. He's got 6. That three's off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Brunson from the arc. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Timeout called, the Supersonics.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Seattle making a switch here. Leonard on the wing. They set the pick to stop the run. And it's Brunson with the rebound. From 12 feet. Another one falls for Dallas.
And their defense has taken a turn for the worse here in the second half, allowing way too many easy looks.
A minute 15 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Seattle missing. The Mavericks lead by 4. Here's Price. No good with the triple.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Gervin, no good. Here's English. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Seattle trails by 4. Pass to Leonard. Here's Robertson. Here's Pettit. Brunson defending. Here's Parrish. No points yet. Leonard finds some space. Gets a very good look and converts. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Now Brunson. Here's Price. And a miss there on the triple. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Dallas on top, leading by just 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team.
These guys are going to struggle guard move.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Butler, and it's Stockton in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Lets the 3 fly, knocks down the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Seattle on offense. Pass to Robertson. 4-3. Nails it from 3.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting them.
There's a screen. Frazier, the pass to Nowitzki. Pass to Frazier. To the inside. The ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break to tie it up. Pippen, no good.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim. Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Olajuwon. Steps back and fires. Uses the glass to drop it in.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And Seattle calls time here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed his team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all of that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Let's send it back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Nowitzki. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Supersonics with a lead. Here's Edwards. Cash money from 16 feet away.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
Pass to Olajuwon. Up again. That shot off the mark.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Here's Kuzi. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Mavericks trail by 3. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Stockton, pass to Nowitzki. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Supersonics.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Here's Stockton. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds. The Supersonics will take it. Seattle leading by 4. Here's Kuzi. Now here's Edwards. with a 9-footer. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 9 rebounds now.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
Goes up on the wing and all around the rim that time before dropping.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
Well, no one wanted to take that more than Butler. He's got the heart of the champion.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth. Here's Malone. Offensive board. Pass to Kuzi. Lets it go from deep. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Stockton to the left wing. Frazier, the pass to Olajuwon. Outside Edwards. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Frazier. And here's Butler outside. Seattle pulls it in. Parrish has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Seattle on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. And 1:01 left in the fourth. Here's Kuzi, down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Edwards outside. Knocked loose and out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Seattle making a switch here. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nowitzki, the pass to Butler. Here's Stockton. Fires, high post. The rebound by Malone. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Frazier, the pass to Butler. Here's Stockton. Good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Frazier shot is off, and they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And the second of 2 is good, and that puts them up 5. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Launches it from deep and knocks down from the three.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
So we see Seattle get the win here, and they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Whiteside. Chris Paul is out there with Jones. Then it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Shays in at power forward. Whiteside a screen on Curry. Paul can't get it to go. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Kings. James looking it over. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Here's Shays. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to LeBron. Some solid defense by Rodman.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Goes up on the block. The shot will not fall. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. In 4th, the Heat.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
Here's Curry. He had 15 points last outing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Outside, Jones. Curry against Paul. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
For the Sacramento Kings, their last game a loss to the Celtics. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That misses off the back door. He'd have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. On the basket by Jones.
He likes to shoot from back there. He's steady Eddie for a reason.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Stephen Curry. 7th in scoring, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Now here's Paul. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Bounce pass from Rodman. Rodman with a screen on Curry. Here's Paul, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
First free throw is good.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now here's Curry. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. A shot off that time. The Heat leading by 4. Paul dishes to Jones. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Kings come into this one following a loss to the Celtics in Boston. Davis finds James. Shoots over Rodman. And James gets it to go. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
Just a masterful offensive player, utilizing that pick with great intelligence there.
Back to Paul. Here's Shays. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
James misses. Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Rodman passes to Jones. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. .127 left in the first quarter. The shot's good from Mullen.
And love watching Mullen shoot the ball. A terrific scorer, especially from the mid-range.
Johnson surveying the floor. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. When these players get to the free throw line, it's nearly automatic. The 2K leaderboards show us this month's free throw shooting percentage leaders. Chris Paul 4th. And, of course, Victor Wembanyama.
They have both been unconscious from the free throw line. I mean, you could put a blindfold on them, and it wouldn't matter. And with Dennis Johnson, you know you're going to get tenacity and intensity, especially on the defensive end. He mucks things up out there.
And it's Nash in the corner. Got a hand on it. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Embry. Kicks it out to Mullen. Here's Harrison. Still scoreless. To the inside. Unseld. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these Unseld jams. There's just so much power to his game.
Hardaway against Nash. Got a piece of it. Unseld, the pass to Embry. From the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat lead by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here's Curry. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Wembanyama is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Showtime. Eddie Jones has incredible hops.
Now Curry. Wembanyama outside. Here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
It feels like there's been a crossover where basketball fans over the past 2 seasons are really appreciating the longevity and greatness of LeBron James.
Here's Shays. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Paul with the 3, drills the three-pointer. Paul's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami.
And getting better from 3 with age. Chris Paul vastly improving his perimeter shooting.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. That's tipped. Here's Paul. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When you guard CP3, you just can't allow him to do whatever he wants. He's just too good.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And here's Whiteside after LeBron James hitting the 3. Shays can't hit.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Shays. Whiteside a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And the jam by Whiteside.
Execution by Whiteside there on the pick and roll. Flawless, diving right towards the basket and getting the ball in ideal position.
Now here's Curry. From outside the arc, another three for Sacramento.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Kings making a change here. Davis is checked in. Heat also with the sub. Marley's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Pass to Marley. Here's Shades. Looks for Paul. Hits it to him. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Here's Collins over Shades. And with that, the Heat lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Collins.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Paul passes to Whiteside. To the left wing. Paul outside. Now the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better, so the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
Now here is Davis, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Cousins with a screen for Johnson. Back to Davis. 4 on the clock. A three-pointer, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Pass to Cousins. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And so here's Sacramento. It's a 5-point game. Artest dishes to Davis. Davis setting the pick for Johnson. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Embry. For the Heat, their last game, a loss to Boston.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Now, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Good on the three-point shot.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Anthony Davis. .106 left now here in the second. High post Johnson. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Sacramento again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Harrison. Scoreless thus far. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Embry can't get it to drop.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Harrison. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Fires from deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Heat. He notched 8 points in the... Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hello, folks.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. Chris Paul is out there with Jones. Then it's Rodman. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Shays in at the 4 slot.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Here's Paul. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis. Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And Jokic throws it down.
And James is so unpredictable in the pick and roll because he can do anything he wants to do. You're at his mercy.
Whiteside, a screen on Curry. And it's Paul penetrating and stolen by LeBron. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Here's Jones. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Jones has got 7.
Well, it's great to see Jones finish inside, showing how he's a threat at the rim.
Curry passes to Davis. Here's James. LeBron James just too strong.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Whiteside, the pass to Shays. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Shays has got 7 now in this quarter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's James. Rodman with the defensive effort.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Jones kicks to Rodman. Back to Jones. Pass to Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Paul. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Green is checked in for the Kings. And Miami also making a switch. Marley's checked in for Jones. Paul outside. Whiteside sets the pick for Paul. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Whiteside, no good. The Kings trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in this game. Marley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul left side. A 3-ball. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Paul with the ball. 13 points in the game. Pass to Rodman. Here's Shades. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jokic. Artest comes in for James. Johnson, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Nash in for Curry. Bangs home the trifecta. Artest's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Pass to one zone. Here's Embry. To the right side. Releases. It's hauled in by Artest.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's rebounded by Embry. Embry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Harrison. No scoring in this one. Outside Mullen. Here's the 3. No good. Great D that time from Artest. Down low. It's stolen by Mullen. Here's Unseld. And stolen by Nash. The Kings shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And Nash makes both of them. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Miami ahead. They lead by a bucket. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Cousins on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got Anthony Davis, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Curry. Then it's James. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. The Kings trailing. Curry looking around. Here's James. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one swatted.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry outside. Curry from three.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Right side a screen. Here's Shays. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Davis, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, that just happened because of that insane dribble move by that tall drink of water. Breathless display.
Paul against Curry. Paul passes to Jones. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Paul.
And that's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
LeBron outside. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Whiteside sends it back. Here's Shays. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Shays. Rodman sets a screen. Offline with his three.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the three. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the wide open shot from Paul. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. The shot's good from Shays.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Curry. Good work defensively by Paul.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Outside, Jones. From past the arc. Kept alive. Right side, no good.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
Jokic passes to LeBron. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires away from way outside. Sacramento again missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, thanks, guys. Was able to hear Mike Brown during the break. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And here is Paul. Outside, Jones. Paul with the screen for Jones. Curry against Paul. Shoots over Curry. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
And that is why Chris Paul has the ball in his hands. Delivered.
Paul with the steal. Pass to Shays. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the King. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Rodman. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Miami no good on that time either.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it!
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great score, and what a situation for Steph to get it done.
Here's Shays. He's guarded by Davis.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Here's Curry. Rebound by the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Rodman. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going. You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Here's Curry. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. And here are the Kings now. For 3. Shays with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so it's Miami winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never...
Hola and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. Here's Durant, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, Durant's scoring instincts are just so strong, even close defenders can't hold him back.
And it's Anthony with the ball for San Antonio. O'Neal with it, working on Robinson. Tatum looking it over. Durant pulls it in. Pass to Worthy. Here's McGrady. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Rose. Here's Duncan. Now Tatum. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's McGrady. The quick look, no good that time.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And Anthony slams it in.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Robinson passes to Durant. Here's Worthy. Here's McGrady. Jacks up a 3. The shot comes out.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Thompson against Rose. Takes the 3. And Worthy pulls it down.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting. The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Tatum can't hit.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
McGrady shot is off.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's the 3. And it's Tatum with the 3. It's all knotted up.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Here's Worthy. Pass to Thompson. The three is up. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now here's Anthony. He's covered closely, and it's in there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Robinson. No made baskets yet. Hits the trifecta.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Here we go, San Antonio!
Both teams deciding to change it up. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Bird with a rebound. The Warriors leading. Allen with it, guarded by Morant. Outside Harden. Here's Bird. There's a screen. The three ball. And the Warriors with another three.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Morant. Down low. Here's Yao. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Anthony. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Back to Anthony. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Anthony's got his third basket on the night right there.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
Outside Harden. And there's a pick. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. And down it goes. 2 points. Anthony's got 8.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Allen. He's scoreless. Here's Bird. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Pass to Duncan. 19 seconds left in the first quarter here. Anthony, left side. 5 to shoot. Fade away. The shot, no good.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Shoots. Great look there, but off target. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Warriors ahead, leading by just 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Some good action already in this one. but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. We've got James Harden, and it's Worthy in at small forward. Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Rose, the pass to Duncan. Here's Wade. The kick to Tatum. This one for 3. And Tatum drills the 3.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Outside Harden. From downtown. Counted from distance. Harden's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And we played through the first minute here in the second. There's Tatum with the 3. McGrady grabs a miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Tipped. And they get it back. For 3, Durant. Another 3 for Golden State.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Anthony's checked in for Wade. Rose outside. O'Neal on the wing. Six to shoot. With the clock winding down. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And so it's Golden State with it. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Screen by Robinson. Durant for 3. And the Warriors miss again. And so Anthony will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 3. Screen by O'Neal. Tatum from long range. On target from range. Tatum's got 9 points.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Pass to Durant. Puts up a 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Anthony knocks it down from distance. And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Here's McGrady to halt the run. Durant, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Duncan, guarded by Durant. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk. Warriors trail by 5. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for San Antonio. Damian Lillard comes in for Rose. Jordan's checked in for the Warriors. And so it's Golden State with it. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And again, no good by Golden State.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
He throws good. Jordan. That one's no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
To the middle. Here's Duncan. O'Neal passes to Duncan. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Jordan. What a throwdown from KD.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
San Antonio leading. Anthony outside. There's a screen for three. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half. Here's McGrady. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And that one's good. McGrady's got 5 now.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. .114 left to play in the first half. Pass to Booker. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
How does he do that? Booker absorbs the foul, but stays cool, knocks down the shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Booker. A minute 4 left in the first half. Here's McGrady. He's got 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Bird. No good there. Off the double clutch.
I'll tell you what. They've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Booker. And there's another one for the Spurs.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Here's Lucas. Still without a bucket. The open shot by Allen. And that one's on target from the wing. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Golden State. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. Allen's got his second basket of the game. Booker against Allen. Pass to Lillard. The layup off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Spurs up 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
When I look at San Antonio, sitting in first place, they've taken care of business. With the playoffs fast approaching, they're where they need to be.
And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
Playing for one another.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Derrick Rose is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Anthony, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Anthony.
You look at Durant's game, and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Fires the three. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Friday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat. Then on Thursday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Houston Rockets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Magic, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Pass to McGrady. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well, and it helps him make passes just like that.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. San Antonio trailing here. Outside Booker. And here's O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. It's hauled in by Robinson. Now the Warriors with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And out of bounds, the Spurs will take it. Tatum, he's checked in for San Antonio. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Duncan. Outside Tatum for 3. Anthony. They get it back. Here's Duncan. Let's go with a 3. And Anthony hits from deep. Anthony's got 17. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Here's McGrady. He has 7. Get there. Outside Durant. Rose grabs the board. Pass to Duncan. And here's Tatum. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And the Warriors call time here. Here's McGrady. Durant with a screen on Rose. And the Warriors miss again. Spurs lead by 5. It's hauled in by Robinson. Here's Worthy. He's covered by O'Neal. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Jordan's checked in for the Warriors. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Rose outside. Pass to Duncan. Over Durant. Duncan, no good. Warriors trail by 4. To the inside. Jordan with the bucket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Rose outside. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Anthony. The Warriors pull it in. McGrady's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Roy. Inside. Doubled by O'Neal. Here's McGrady. Buries it from 3. McGrady's got 10. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Left side Tatum. Shoots over Allen. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 14.
The mechanics of Tatum's jumpers are so solid and allow him to shoot at will there.
Pass to Jordan. There's a minute 54 left in the third. Allen can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
And San Antonio making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Pass to Lillard. From deep. The Warriors pull it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now here's Harden. Down low. Here's Divac. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And we have witnessed Harden becoming a dynamic playmaker over time, including improving as a distributor.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Lucas has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Bird. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Bird's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
For San Antonio, Anthony comes in for Gobert, and it's Wade in for Damian Lillard. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside Harden. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. On the take. And the shot's good. Harden's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. We'll take a quick break and then get you. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Warriors, Kevin Durant is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's James Harden, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Outside Harden. Nice D from Tatum. San Antonio leading by 3. Anthony feeling it out a bit. From deep, Rose. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And at the arc, Rose definitely picks his battles, but when he sees his chance, he knocks it down.
Outside Durant. Pass to McGrady. Now here's Durant. Fires the 3. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in the game. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's McGrady. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Outside Tatum. And there's the lob. Robinson with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Thompson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
One of the greatest shooters we've ever seen. Thompson is also a proven winner and champion.
Pass to Anthony. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And it's Tatum missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Durant, the pass to McGrady, and it's stolen by Rose. To the paint. O'Neal. Robinson with the block. And he stays with it. Tatum inside. Working on Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum passes to Rose. Here's Duncan. Three-pointer, Anthony. Warriors with the rebound. McGrady's got 5 rebounds tonight to tie it up. Pass to Worthy. Tries again. Can't tie it up. That one misses. San Antonio leading. Tatum inside. Defended by Thompson. The teardrop. Anthony misses.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Here's McGrady. For 3, Durant. KD splashes the triple.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Outside Tatum. Anthony outside. Pass to Duncan. Back to Anthony. To stop the drought. Durant pulls it in.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. Sinks that one from the post. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's O'Neal. Tatum from long range. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. KD gets a step.
That's a strong move there by KD. He knows he's going to get the bucket, get fouled, or get both. He doesn't matter.
free throw is good, and that gives him a lead. Harden, he's checked in for Thompson. And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Here's Tatum. He takes it in. Robinson with the block. Here's McGrady. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Oh, my gracious.
Just incredible.
That is a monster finish. And this is exactly who Tatum is. Someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Harden from outside. Pure from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 5.
This is what we've come to expect from Harden. Doesn't back down from taking the important shots of the game.
Here's Tatum. Count the basket and the foul. James Harden picks one up.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming up in a big way.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Now the Warriors with it. Harden with it. Pass to McGrady. Over Rose. And he buries it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
The leaner inside. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Robinson, a screen on Tatum. Here's Harden. O'Neal pulls it in.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while. Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Pass to Tatum, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him. Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. 11 seconds left in the fourth. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. Anthony outside. Puts up a deep 3. No good there. And so the Warriors take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. So with Drexler sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo out there with Baylor. Then it's Paul George, and it's Malone in at the 4 spot. And for Sacramento, we've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Curry. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now, here is George. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 5 on the clock. And Giannis throws it down.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Curry against Giannis. Curry kicks to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Beyond the arc. The shot by Curry, no good. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Heat. Pass to George. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And to Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Davis has the open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Davis has got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Malone. Last game he had 12. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Davis finds Gilgeous-Alexander.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Giannis outside. Pass to Malone. At the elbow, it's Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, Giannis. Outside Baylor. New York needs to get off a shot. And here's George for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
And to Antetokounmpo. No good that time. Good D by James. And Curry has it in the corner. LeBron dishes to Curry. It's Jokic top of the key. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Paul George grabs the miss. And here's George. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 1. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Moses Malone. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on George.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one. Sacramento making a switch here. Green's checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Mutombo is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Barry comes in for George. And West subs in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jokic. Artest comes in for James. Dennis Johnson's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Nash is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now here's West. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Baylor against Johnson. Mutombo grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest. And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Johnson kicks to Nash. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Green, the pass to Wembanyama. And it's Artest missing. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Kings trail by 3. Johnson outside. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 5 to shoot. And Baylor with the block. Pass to West. The 3. Here's Mutombo. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Knicks lead by 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
The Kings trail by 3. So with George on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Antetokounmpo out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Baylor, and it's Mutombo, and it's West in at the point.
The threes keep coming in the illustrious career of one Mr. Stephen Curry.
West finds Giannis. Back to West. Mutombo is screen on Curry. For 3, West drains the three-pointer. West has got the lead back up to 3 now for the Knicks.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Good defense by Wembanyama.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Good on the bucket.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Now, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting even when you don't have your best game available.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
West outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Baylor. A three-pointer is right on target. Baylor's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo, a guy who always seems to make the right play.
George is checked in for Baylor. Well, here's a group now that knows how to orchestrate from the wing the top passing small forwards in the NBA during the past 10 games. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. LeBron James second.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
Well, you see plenty of that when any of these guys are on the floor. They're each very good at keeping their options open, trying to find the best possible shot on every trip, and no individual agendas. That's crucial. Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
LeBron passes to Cowens. Screen by James. Gilgeous-Alexander against George. And it's sent back by George.
That's just staying with your man, anticipating what he's thinking, and great instincts on the block from Paul George.
Davis is checked in for Nikola Jokic. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. He had a nice open look right there.
One of the few men in the league who could probably average a triple-double. LeBron just continues to shine.
New York moving it around. Pass to West. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Sunday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Orlando Magic. And then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Houston Rockets.
And looking at the Cavs matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Sacramento. And a switcher also for New York. Malone's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to James. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Abdul-Jabbar in the post. He's guarded by Cousins. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. The Knicks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate. Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Just 4 to shoot. From about 19 feet, he's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Antetokounmpo kicks to George. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the middle, here's Curry. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
To the paint. Outside for George. LeBron against Giannis. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Cousins. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
And now a look at LeBron James here. His last 10 games, he's averaging 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Davis. Artest comes in for James. Dennis Johnson's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Nash in for Stephen Curry. The Knicks also changing it up. Barry's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Baylor in for Paul George.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Nash dishes to Cousins. Knicks with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. Baylor passes to West. Over Wembanyama. And that one hits back iron. The Kings trail by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Artest kicks to Johnson. Pass to Nash. Wembanyama sets a screen for Nash. And the 3-ball is good.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
Here's West. Lays it up off the glass. West has got 10 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Nash outside. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that 3 makes things just a little more interesting here as we head to halftime. They are not going away.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York...
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this, big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Jerry West.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So with Nash sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. We've got Stephen Curry. James is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle.
They can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Giannis a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, wow.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Curry. Pass to Jokic. And here's Davis for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. New York leading by 4. Outside, George. Baylor passes to George. Baylor a screen on James. George with the bucket.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. The Kings in 3rd.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. James against George. LeBron passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside, Jokic. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Baylor. Rebound by the Kings. Outside, Davis. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis setting the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Sacramento again missing.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
The Kings trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Tumbo, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How has he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Tipped away. Paul George with the steal. On this left side. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Nash dishes to James. Fader on the way. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. LeBron's got 9.
You've seen late in LeBron's career much more emphasis on that three-point shot, really extending that range.
New York moving it around. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 6 points for him. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 3.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And some changes here for the Kings. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Jokic. Artest comes in for James. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a switcher also for New York. West is checked in for Paul George. .153 left in the third. Nash kicks to Artest. Johnson outside. Pocket 6. Outside for Artest.
And that's a great job by Giannis of altering the shot.
Sacramento again missing. Here's Baylor, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 5-point Knicks lead.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Nash, the pass to Johnson. Back to Nash. Wembanyama, a screen on West. Nash outside. The tray. Sacramento again missing. These are the guys you want on the wing when your team needs a 3. In the second half of the season, they're the top small forwards in the NBA from beyond the arc. LeBron James, number 1. Second is Paul George.
I mean, you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on that list. Stay up tight on them on the perimeter, and you risk them blowing by you. But if you back off, you might get your feelings hurt.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. That's what they do with their three-point shooting. They can demoralize a defense. I mean, there are some sleepless nights after having to face any one of those guys.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Mutombo. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Everywhere on the floor, Wembanyama is a walking mismatch.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's got 8. Mutombo is screen on Artest. And here's Giannis from outside. And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Drexler sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Mutombo is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's West. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Baylor in at the 2.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Back to Curry. Jokic with a screen on Antetokounmpo from deep LeBron. It's rebounded by New York. Mutombo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. For the Knicks, Malone comes in for Mutombo. And Barry subbed in for West. The Kings trail by 9. Pass to Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
That free throw, no good.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
He hits the second from the line. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Giannis outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside, Davis. James in the post. Malone on him. James, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Curry against Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Good! Giannis from deep.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Here's LeBron. And it's Moses Malone with the foul. That's his first foul. Curry way outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Antetokounmpo looking it over.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. The Knicks making a switch here. George is checked in. And both free throws good for Giannis. And so James will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. A 12-point game. Outside, Davis. LeBron sets the screen for Davis. A floater. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to George. Offensive rebound. Abdul-Jabbar. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
And Baylor throws it down.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, thanks, guys. Was able to hear Mike Brown during the break, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. New York with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Baylor. And George kicks to Malone. Baylor against Gilgeous-Alexander. They grab their own miss. Baylor's shot is off. The Kings trail by 15. Floats it up for Davis. Malone with the steal. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. LeBron against George. Good, and the assist goes to Malone.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Back to Curry from deep three-point land. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
Well, pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
The Knicks leading by 14. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for New York.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint and never stopped working. I love it.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Davis pulls it down. And so here's Sacramento. They trail by 14. Jokic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Knicks pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Curry against Antetokounmpo. Outside Baylor. 5 on the clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player...